right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the Doreen Virtue Smackdown, the deck Smackdown, because I want to rank all of the decks that I own from really bad to really fucking good. And this is very much just my opinion. You can do with it whatever you want, but it just felt like it was kind of a fun little challenge that I wanted to do. Decks that I will be omitting from this will be the 2 tarot decks by her that I own and the Ascended Masters, because that's the Dutch version and I didn't review it. So it's only going to be decks that I reviewed. And I'm just going to start with a random one. Magical Messages from the Fairies. To be quite honest with you, it's good that I got this one for cheap. It's a sweet little deck, but the children cards and the son and the daughter and the family and the father and the mother and all that shit, didn't like that. It's a cute little deck. The art is gorgeous. I like the way it's kind of put together. So it's not completely crap, so I wouldn't put it in the crap pile. So I kind of have categories for these. So this right here will be crap. This right here will be serviceable. Well, would be like sort of meh, but sort of blah. Sort of like don't really care for it. Neutral, as in I don't really have any negative or positive feelings about it. So I feel like between these 2 categories, it's going to be a little bit difficult. But, you know, we're going to have to make do with what we've got. Then we've got good, and then we've got really fucking good, really amazing. So I'm going to put it in the... Let's see how we do this. Let's see how we measure this up. Am I going to get it right? The first time, probably not. But I'm going to put it in the meh, the blah pile. Because I didn't like it that much. Mainly because of the way it was designed. I just didn't like it. Sorry, honey, you just weren't good enough. There's way better fairy decks out there in the world. There's nothing... Here's another thing. What I really hate about the spiritual and metaphysical and tarot and oracle community is the amount of power we ascribe to decks. These are just pieces of paper. There is no such thing as a magical deck. You can have a deck that's well produced or well written or that has great art or that really evokes certain messages within you because of the combination of those things, but there's no such thing as a magical deck. I don't believe that exists, but that's very personal to me. Now let's go on. We have the Archangel Oracle cards. Now, I haven't really, I have to say I was really positive about this, but I had kind of forgotten about it as well. But yeah, this was really good. This was really good if you want to get to know your archangels. You know, you kind of want to know more about it. There's a lot of art in here by that one person I hate. But then again, there's also a lot of gorgeous art in here. Like this gay as fuck Archangel Michael. I adore that. You know, so this is a pretty good one. I'd like to say I like it, so I'm gonna put this in the good pile. I think this is one of her better decks. There's a lot, and I do like those iconic backs. So yeah, definitely going in the good pile. Not the holy shit, this is fucking amazing pile, but definitely the good pile. Let's move on with Daily Guidance from Your Angels. Now, is this a bad deck? No, it's not. it's not a bad deck at all. The whole paragraphs of text, almost half the deck is text. I don't like that. The art is actually pretty good, but for some reason it's so meh that I'm kind of like, it's so meh that I almost want to say that I really hate it. It's difficult, like, you know, like, I mean, they're all serviceable, and especially when you see a lot of them in succession, they're all pretty samey. But to be quite honest, I really didn't like this one, and I still don't, so I'm gonna put it right here in the hate it pile. So the next one I have, I actually think, and this is really weird because I'm super against health readings. I think they're super unethical. I don't like it when people come to tarot readers for literal medical advice. Sorry, I had to do a quick sneaky vape there, which is literally what this deck does, or is trying to do. But I do really love this deck, from the backs to the box to the illustrations. I think this is more so focused on wellness. It has this really great camp factor. There's a couple of hideous art pieces in here, but most of them, yeah, like that one. But most of them are really good, like this one right here. This one right here. So this really is a deck that I like, and I think it is, out of all the Archangel decks that she's done, I think this is definitely the most unique. I feel like the Archangel and Gabriel decks, which I have seen at the metaphysical store where I sometimes read, they're very boring, very beige, and I feel like this is really something special, and I'm gonna put it right here in the fucking amazing pile. And I know people are gonna question my taste levels, and I'm okay with that. Another deck that I reviewed recently is the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. Now, like I said before, every other metaphysical sort of like spiritual woman I know has this, or wants this, or had this, or wanted this at some point. It's giving me very, I'm 15 and I want to know more about goddesses, and I'm a teen witch vibes, which, you know, to be quite honest, doesn't give this deck enough credit, because it is really good. Because, you know why it's good? Because it's well written. You get the goddess name, you get a keyword, and then if you want, you can, you know, you can delve into the art, which I wouldn't know why you would want to per se, but you know, they look cute. Most of the art is really good. There's Cheryl Rose art in here as well, which I adore. And then you have a little quote. A little quote as if it were coming directly from the goddess. There's choices in here that are, you know, interesting. There's art choices like this one in here that are interesting, but it's good. It's a good deck. It's, you know, it's not, it's, a lot of people told me, like, you're gonna be amazed by how awesome it is. It's good. It's not amazing, but it's good. I don't know if this is all gonna fit on here. I don't know how this looks on camera at all, but it looks like it's working. The Saints and Angels. I remember really hating this one. After seeing it the first time, I do love how worn out it is. But honestly, you guys, after flicking through the images again, this is actually really cute. I do feel kind of like neutral seems like a weird category to put in here because I am so opinionated. But I'm gonna put this in neutral because I feel like the deck is kind of a mixed bag. I can bring all these in, actually. Or did I forget a category? Yeah, this needs to go in good. I think it's neutral to me because it doesn't really know what it wants to be. I rather would have seen a deck about guardian angels or a deck about saints. You know, like, that would have worked better for me. And then, you know, that unforgivable Mother Teresa bit they did in there, you know, it's kind of not my style. Let's see. I want another one that I'm gonna hate. Because hating shit is fun. No, I'm just kidding. The Indigo Angel Oracle cards, these are fucking amazing. And I don't get why people are still queefing all over her stupid healing with the angels and healing with the fairies when you have this. Because this deck is just awesome. It's, you know, it's very stylized. Oh, this is my favorite card in the deck. It's very direct. It has this like really distinct writing style. The images make sense when it comes to the message on the card. It's keywords, it's short, it's simple and sassy, and I like it a lot. I like it a lot. This is one of those decks that you can just use straight out of the box. Has a lot of great content in it. Back design is on point. So yeah, I like it. I think this is one of my absolute favorites, like, of all of them. The Crystal Angels Oracle cards are really, really gorgeous. Reviewed this one recently. I think they actually may be sort of in the order in the box that I reviewed them in. It's really pretty. Really pretty cards. Really interesting crystals. Let's see if I can find my favorite. The gold one with the hunky daddy on there. Where is it? Where's my favorite? Yes. Oh man, I think I may actually order a print off of Mary's Michael George's website because I love it so much. Is it a mind-blowing deck though? You know, it's well written. It's cute. Did it blow my mind? No, it's just good. And I already see that I'm going to have to pile these up because they're not all going to be in frame, but Crystal Angels is going in the good pile. Angels of Abundance. Now, this is one that I kind of paid some money for. This was difficult for me to come by. You can still get sort of an official released mini version where you have this text on the back, but I wanted to have the actual cards. And you know, like, this is a deck about abundance and money and shit like that, and it's pretty good, and I actually really, really like it. People are gonna laugh at me for doing this, but I'm gonna put this one in the fucking good pile. And you know, I really like the decks she did with her son. I really, really like them. So Indigo Angels right below is Angels of Abundance. Now, the Beast, the Romance Angels decks. Oh yeah, I did forget that was my Outlook going off. People sending me emails. Yay, I thought work was over. Should have turned my work phone off. The Romance Angels deck. Well, I'm not even going to open up the box. No, I am. This deck's cute. I love the hype around it. It's really bad though. Like this, I am, oh man, the money I would give to go back in time and be a fly on the wall at Hay House during meetings where between Doreen and her team. I really wanted to be there. I would have loved to have been there, but loved to have been there. But no, this is cute. It's actually, but you know, I can't put it in the fucking amazing or good pile. I'm not gonna put it in the neutral pile because it is essentially a really, really, really bad deck. Ooh. Another favorite, the Magical Unicorns. When I got this, it was still sealed, y'all. I really like this a lot. I sincerely think that this is one of the best unicorn decks on the market right now. Well, it's not on the market anymore. It's just really good. I love it. It's maybe a little bit childish, but I don't know. I just have this personal thing with unicorns. You may hear a little bit of noise in the back, though, because, you know, someone is trying to clean downstairs while I'm pretending to do my job upstairs while I'm actually filming YouTube videos. So I'm going to be putting this in the fucking amazing pile because I just love it that much. And funnily enough, for a, you know, complete, like, I'm gonna do a final roundup and stuff may move around, but I actually am amazed by how many of our decks I actually like, because I thought I would loathe them. Same with the Magical Mermaids. I adore this. One of her first decks. To be quite honest, her earlier decks were the best. So we get this gorgeous, gorgeous artwork all over the card. Really nice messages. I mean, it's nothing special. It's an Oracle deck. It's a standard Oracle deck, but she kind of shaped the way Oracle decks were viewed, you know? Like she kind of made this Oracle deck world happen. So, you know, if it weren't for her, we wouldn't have this. And I think this is a really, 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 really cute deck with good messages. And yes, they are overly positive, but sometimes you just want that. So this is also going in the fucking amazing pile. And if there are any decks that you should probably get, they're going to be in the amazing pile. Another one I really, really, really like is the Messages from Your Angels. And again, one of the earlier decks. Horrible graphic design, but it's such a time capsule. It's such a hoot. Chantal, my favorite. Really, 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 really cute. I got this for a good price. Oh yeah, this is when I got one of my favorite cards, Mystique. Yeah, this has to be like, you know, it's the classics kind of, you know, like you can't go wrong with the classics. So I'm gonna be putting this one in the fucking amazing pile too. Let's see, are these any more Doreen decks? Yes. Her swan song, Love and Light. Now I have to be honest with you, I really like it. I just wish that I could get a version of this with the Bible verses cut off, because I thought they wouldn't bug me as much. But they kind of, I don't know, I kind of feel ashamed when I see them, when I read them. But I do kind of like this. I do kind of like the deck. I like the illustrations, most of them. There's one in here where I'm kind of like, yeah, that one. It's not even credited at all. This could have been the back design, but, you know, they chose to rehash some shit. But yeah, I like it. I think it's a good deck. Especially, you know, the way it was put together. All the artists and their work really flow well together. So I'm going to put this in the good pile. And then last but not least, Angel Answers by Doreen and Radley. You can still get this under Radley's name. I just found the version that has Doreen on there and got it for a kiki because it was cheap. It only cost me like 10 bucks. It's the original edition. You know, this is, you know, it's a Ouija board in a box. You know, it's not the best deck. It's not a good deck because of its reputation, because you see it in a lot of people's pick a card readings on YouTube or in Reels, and those people are usually also the people that use this one and only talk about, will he ever come back? I'm neutral about this. It's not a good or fucking amazing deck. It's not meh or really bad. So, and then of course, I am kind of going to do what I said I wouldn't do, because, you know, we're here anyways, and it's slowly getting dark. I have the Ascended Masters right here. It's in Dutch, but you've all seen it. I think the design is really, really, really bad. The borders, the font. I mean, who uses papyrus? So that's kind of meh. I do like having it. I mean, it's cute. It's cute. I'm neutral about this one. I don't think it's really. People are raving about this. Like, people are still using this like it's the second coming of Christ. I don't really get that energy. So it's going in the. It's going in the. I can put it in the meh pile because it is a well-constructed deck. And then I have the Guardian Angel Tarot, and I'm going to put that one in the good pile because I think it's really cute. I don't know if you all have seen it. Let me open that box up because I didn't do a review on this, but it's really cute. It's gilded. It's really thick. It's a lot of text. It's very text heavy. This really is ultimately for people that don't read tarot, but you know, that like to pull a tarot card every now and then and have a cute little image and maybe put this on their altar or in their living room or, you know, at their desk so they can read that message again during the day. It looks very shabby chic. You know, it's kind of messy graphic design wise, but for some reason I just adore it. I think it's really cute. I have this in English and in Dutch, but I never really did a review because, you know, in my opinion, a tarot deck's a tarot deck, especially with Doreen. There's not that much difference, but I think it's good. I think it's good. And then another tarot deck, which I'm going to show you the Dutch edition of because I did review these for my Down a Doreen Virtue Avenue series. And let me check if this is still visible. Yes, it is. This is that Fairy Tarot. It's a little less text heavy, but it's really nice. Most of the art is good, but, you know, I would rank both of them the same. I don't think one is better than the other. You know, ultimately, I kind of feel like the tarot decks were kind of cash grabs. I feel like Radley did do most of the work, and because he is more of the tarot expert, I think it's good. It's on equal grounds with this one. I think it was mostly Radley that did work. I feel like at one point, Doreen kind of used her profile to be kind of a stepping stone for other people like Radley, like Grant, like Melissa, and, you know, good for her. Good that she did that. Do I want to change anything? Do I think anything from the good pile should go to the bad pile? Do I really think all of these are fucking amazing? Yeah, I think I kind of do. I still think this is good. I still think this is I'm neutral about these. I could live with them. I could live with that. Couldn't live with them. Couldn't live without them. I think this is kind of meh, kind of missed the mark, even though I do love the way it looks content-wise. I don't jive with it, and I think these two are bad. So, yeah, that was that. And it's almost pitch black here now, so I hope you guys liked it. Goodbye.